Are you ready for New Orleans crawl?
Princess Bear, today we're at Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter, or just Port Orleans period, because it's time to crawl our way around the quarters and the rivers and all the things.
We recently reported a menu update, but we didn't try all of the things, so now we are here to try all of the things.
That's your number one choice of food for entertainment. We do this so you don't have to, because remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I'm on Baton Rouge.
It's time to foodie and chill. Somewhere under here is a beautiful, oh, there it is, crab cake. Oh, there's 3. So much Trinity Slaw. More Trinity Slaw than I think I've ever had on one of these before, so interesting choice. I still need to get some of it, though. I'm not done. All right, here we go. To the best crab cakes around. These ones are kind of like ooey gooey, which is nice. It's just giving me like, I don't know, more of an island cake vibe than I usually get. Usually they have like a crunch to them. I like it both ways. Like it's soft, I like it crunchy. I like it all ways because every one of these cakes is amazing. I'm so glad that they have stuck around since Celebrate Soulfully. Yes, I love these and I hope they stick around forever. They are a 5 out of 5. They are a Princess Cities item. Get you these cakes, whether you take a boat from Disney Springs or you're staying here, it's worth the trip. They're also available at Riverside.
You always have space from a little flavor from the islands. I won't even exaggerate. When these dropped during Celebrate Soulfully, the princess got copious amounts of these, and the fact that they have lasted on the menu, she gets these every opportunity we get. I can't remember how many times she's had these off camera now, but it's a lot. It's a whole lot. It's really, the amazing part is really the seasoning. They've managed to get consistently even. You taste like you're getting like some level of crab cake. It's not crab consistency, but that flavor is there. And honestly, it's just a good appetizer, small plate, tapas style dish. Easily munchable. Come here, sit, listen to the band, kick your legs back. This is a resort life. Good food, good drinks, relaxing vibes. 5 out of 5 claws. This is still a necessity. If you have not tried these, I don't know why. So you need to go to that. This is the brand new Tempura shrimp and calamari. Summoned us here like your average sea witch. You have deep fried tempura, calamari, and shrimp with pickled veggies all throughout. Quite a few pickled veggies. I thought it was just going to be a few. And then a spicy herb sauce. Why not Rémoulade? No clue. But spicy herbed sauce. So we're just going straight from the dip and down the throat. That is definitely calamari. My issue with calamari has always been I don't love the breading. It ends up just being like fried air in most cases when the breading is like all crispy and then there's like nothing left of the calamari in here. With the tempura batter, I actually still taste the calamari, and then you have like the light airiness of tempura. I think that actually works. As somebody who has been a lifelong calamari hater, this feels like an upgrade. Now, it is very briny, as most calamari is. Our server was nice enough to offer me some lemon to squeeze over. This is the one acceptable use case for lemon, because sometimes, especially with the calamari and like shellfish, too briny for me, too oceany. So we're gonna do another dip. Try it this way. It takes the bite right out of that, so you don't get that like I just licked the ocean floor kind of flavor. You can get the flavor and texture of the calamari with the seasoned tempura. Seasoned tempura, not just tempura batter, it's seasoned. You don't even need the dressing. That is very good. I would give that 3.75 out of 5 claws. It's probably the best feeling I've ever had after calamari in my life.
It's hard to go anywhere and not order House of Brown Rosé. So here we are with the Rosé. Cheers to Black women-owned business. It's so light and fruity and wonderful and like literally the best drink you can drink at Disney World. It is the Disney World. I'll give it a 5 out of 5. It is a Princess Cities item. Anytime you see it on the menu, order it.
House of Brown. I'll shill. I'll shill for a black woman-owned business any day of the week. I don't even care what it is. I'm not even ashamed of that. It could be a new bonnet. I can use a bonnet. I have tons of bonnets at home. This is probably about to become the official line of this channel, sponsored or not. At this point, we order so much of it, might as well. 4.5 out of 5 plus. Scat Cat's own specialty whiskey sour. It's basically just a normal whiskey sour with some Fess Parker wine poured on top, giving that little pizzazz that you expect from New Orleans. Cheers. I wouldn't really think the wine adds a lot. It does sort of like, I like the sour whiskey, but I don't always like the sharp aftertaste. The wine sort of like helps that, adds a tiny bit of sweet, so it's like a sweet and sour whiskey almost. They had something very similar for Halloween. It was like a margarita with a Fess Parker with black ant salt, but I like this much better. 4.25 out of 5 plus. Scat Cat's down. Now let's see where else we can crawl to.
So here we have the hot Cajun boiled peanuts. Now they are hot, and I suppose they are Cajun, and I haven't had boiled peanuts in forever. It's more like something that Bear would get. Ooh, it's got like a broth in there. Actually tastes kind of nice just biting open the shell. The peanut is very soft and brothy. It's not spicy. It's just nice. I actually really enjoy these. I would eat this whole cup. I'll give it like a 4.5 out of 5 peanuts. This is way better than I expected it to be.
Cajun boiled peanuts. The fact that this is the first time we're discovering they even have them here. I don't think they had them here last time we came. But the fact that we've never had boiled peanuts at Disney is a shock. Maybe because, honestly, given Floridians, they're messy. People eat them, they throw them everywhere. That's kind of a pain to clean up. But boiled peanuts, I don't know if it's an New Orleans thing, but it's definitely a Florida thing. We do boiled peanuts in like every gas station. Side of the road ones are always the best. Like, and you know, Cajun from Cajun. So this, I'm curious just how good they're going to be. Are good? These have not been boiling for long enough because they're still a little crunchy, not quite soft enough. And like, they got to give you a little bit of juice with it sometimes. This is just all peanuts. And they are not as Cajun as I would like. I'm not going to be happy until I start to, face is a little bit warm. I can feel some steam coming out of my ears. That's how Cajun I want my boiled peanuts. These are good for all palate Cajun peanuts. Though for those of us who have eaten boiled peanuts for literally their entire life, childhood to adulthood, you might be a little disappointed. But I'm still glad they're here. More of this, Disney. This is a treat. I'll take this over popcorn any other week. 4.5 out of 5 plus.
The vegan cornbread here with a beautiful earth balanced butter, and I don't know, I feel like this is, oh my gosh, way too much butter, but the way you need to get like all the things, I don't know, I feel like the cornbread here is top tier whether you're vegan or not. Cheers. So light, fluffy and perfect. I love this cornbread. It is literally my favorite cornbread. I would say it's better than Whispering Canyon. I would give it a 4 out of 5 cornbreads.
A little allergy friendly, always vegan, tiny little cornbread. They're almost nuggets. I'm not gonna call them, those like mini biscuits basically, but the tiniest bit of butter, even though it's earth balanced. I don't like my cornbread overly buttered, but I do love my cornbread. It's no Princess cornbread, but with Chef David here, I felt like it's getting better. Teeny bit. Not like out of the park. It still doesn't beat Whispering Canyon, but it's good cornbread. I would give it 4 out of 5 points. You have the regular cornbread. Their loaf, you get on a little board. I complain about flat plates all the time because honestly, I think they're BS. Yes, they're aesthetic, but they're messy. If I had to eat off this, it would be a problem. Luckily, they give you plates. In most cases, it's our fault because we don't use them. But cornbread on a board just sort of makes sense. A nice whipped butter and a nice loaf of cornbread. A me portion, since I'm the only me here tonight. This is not meant to be a bread knife, but I don't feel like picking up the other one, so we're just going to do double duty with the butter knife here. Whipped butter? Sure. It's getting better, but it's still got nothing on Whispering Canyon. 3.75 out of 5.
This is a dish where you have to pull in that tofu crema with the rice and just enjoy everything together. This is a dish we've had before. Shout out Chef David for making a beautiful new dish. The Creole lentils are amazing. It's like a 4 out of 10 on the heat scale, but also just so hearty and amazing. I love all the pieces to it and the components. I would eat this every time that I come to Boatwright's. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 quail lentils. This is such a unique dish and I love it. I love everything about it.
Returning to this dish is easy. Forgetting about this dish is the hard part. Just remember to get in the tofu, you use some rice, and then the lentils. Because you need a complete bite to get a full journey of this dish. This is definitely a dish that exemplifies the range of lentils. We have used lentils to do everything, for make things like this, like a ricotta lentil analog. We've used it to make meatballs, we've used it to make meatloaf. We have done lentil chili. Like, lentils are more flexible than an Olympic gymnast, and it's only further proven with a dish like this. Just on Tanya Harding. Good dish. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5. It's very fitting that we come to Boatwright 1000% unplanned and be called out because we don't order the specialty dish for the month. That's on me because we did try to sneak in here because we have a few friends here. But we were made aware of this limited time specialty, the pan-seared halibut, which seems fitting for AANHPI month, because this is a seared halibut on top of a crispy rice furikake with a miso berry blank, and then on top here you have some pickled daikon and lotus fruit. Very much of the month, celebrating all cultures. And I think even something like this is very fitting for a place like Boatwright's. So, go ahead and dig right in. Let me get a piece of this crispy halibut first, because as I grew up on halibut, as a child that spent a lot of time in Alaska, halibut is a regular meal in the house. And it's here, it's perfect. Locks in the flavor, seasoned, flaky, delicious. Halibut on its own is already dreamy. 4.25 out of 5 claws. Now we're going to go all in with this pickled lotus root, a little bit of the daikon. We're going to get some of this crispy furikake rice cake, so that same sort of like furikake seasoning you put on like rice sometimes, or like sushi. all in the rice cake. A little bit of lotus root, the miso berry blank. Excited. A dish like this has my name written all over it. The pickled flavor of like the Asian vegetables accomplishes the same thing that you normally see with like acids and like lemon or like a lime over fish. So it cuts through the brininess, lets the fish be the fish. The seasoned rice is excellent. The seasoned rice with the miso berry blank is like almost like a Cajun style like Japanese rice, and for some reason it just works. I was not looking forward to eating the grilled salmon, which is what I originally ordered, because that has been on this menu for a long time, and it's like the cheap fish dish on the menu. This is worthy of a visit. They have this for the rest of the month. If you make it here in May for AAPI, you need to order this. If you like fish in any way, take it from a bear, you need to order this. It's a 5 out of 5 clause. This is on the Bear Sessions list. I'm glad we stumbled into this. Like a hornet's nest, but we didn't get stung.
Here we have a slice of the pecan pie. I'm gonna get some innards with some of this beautiful gelato. And we're just gonna go to town on the pecans. Whoop. This is the way. Okay. Cheers. It's giving pecan and brown sugar like a lot of beautiful sweetness. I'm not mad at it. I really enjoy it. I would give it like a 4 out of 5 desserts. It's a consistent dessert that I enjoy all the time.
I'm not looking forward to this. I despise pecans, in all of their forms. I am traumatized as a child by them. I was forced to pick 5-gallon buckets of them multiple times per year. But if we only tried things we didn't like, what fun would this be? That's what I imagine tree stumps taste like. I would rather wait in a 6-hour queue for Rise of the Resistance and take another bite of that. If there is a void or somewhere I can be banished to, at least the next 4 years, easily do that and eat that ever again. There's a heavy amount of bias built into that because I literally despise pecans. You may love it. I do not. 1 out of 5 points. Every time we go back to Boatwrights now, it gets more right than the last time we were at Boatwrights.
I think it's a big shout out to Chef David for making everything so amazing.
As he gets more and more input in this menu, it's only going to get better.
Yes.
I'm telling you, if you avoided Boatwrights for years, now it's a time to return.
Totally.
We're using what little willpower we have left, and we are abstaining from beignets today.
Yeah, Chef David made us way too full for beignets, but
Yes.
that's fine because we love the food here and we could literally eat here for days.
This is like literally like a food all day walk. You just eat here and enjoy movies at night, band playing. Like this is its own amusement park, and it's just like
It's true.
2 connected resorts. We continue to come here because the food continues to improve, and as long as it do and new things pop up, as always, we're going to show all that to you. So, if there's anything else you can see us do, the comments are always a good place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
We have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear will yeet himself outside of the Port Orleans and into the Florida.
You heard the girl.